What is up, beautiful people? Today in this video, we're going to react to I Woke Up From a Coma After 20 Years and I Pranked Everyone. This is from the official YouTube channel, MSA, previously My Story Animated. Please make sure you hit that like button and please make sure you join the family. Subscribe right now, guys. And when y'all subscribe, hit that bell. Let's aim for 2,000 likes on this video. This is my first time reacting to this YouTube channel. I will leave a full video in the description. Y'all already know, it's a rainy day. I always say that all the time in my intro. If you're wondering, hey, I do a lot of reactions on my channel. So, hey, let's get this reaction, y'all. This just dropped, too.
Seconds before I was about to step onto the rink with my skating partner and boyfriend, Victor, he turned to me nervously.
Boyfriend.
Are you sure about this? Of course. My name is Quinn for a reason, darling. The crowd went wild as we danced flawlessly. Towards the end of the routine, I skated towards Victor, and he threw me in the air. The stadium went silent as I gracefully spun a few times before landing in his arms. The audience erupted as Victor pulled me in for a kiss. As expected, we ate the competition and left no crumbs. Hi, my name is Quinn, and I was the most...
She just talking stuff. We just ate the competition and left no crumbs. Hey, they like, man, y'all ain't on our level, man. Y'all ain't touching us.
Popular girl in school and the best figure skater in town. My life was perfect, but then everything changed in the worst way ever. But first, please like and subscribe.
Hit that like and subscribe,
that night,
man.
my best friend Elena arranged a pool party for us at her mansion and invited everyone. You know I hate huge parties, right?
Bougie, man.
Oh, come on, girl. One more competition and you guys are gonna get into the Olympics. We need to celebrate this. Actually, we need to study for our finals next week. Let's forget about everything and have some real fun tonight, babe. Victor jumped into the pool and Elena followed. And, well, I couldn't resist for too long either. But as I was walking towards the pool, I suddenly slipped on something. I felt my head hit the ground and everything went black.
Whoa.
When I opened my eyes again, I realized that I was in the hospital.
While she was in the hospital, it's an ad coming up to y'all. This the thing when she's in a coma. Okay, she slipped. I know that had hurt her head. Like, I just know.
Our price is automatic.
Sit back in it.
And she looked shocked to see me awake. She called for the doctor who came running in and started to examine me. When I asked him what was going on, he dropped a bombshell on me.
You had a serious head injury and fell into a coma for 3 years and 2 months.
3 years?
It's a miracle you're awake, and all your functions seem perfectly normal. But I wouldn't recommend skating for a while, and
as he went on, I sat there dazed, letting his words sink in. I'd been in a coma for 3 years?
3 years is insane. I would not want... I don't know how that even thinking about possibly. That's crazy. 3 years is a lot.
But what about my career? And everyone had left high school? Who was the US president now? I was having a panic attack. My parents were out of town, but the doctor quickly got them on the phone, and they started shrieking in excitement.
Wow.
Oh my God, you're awake. We're coming home right away, honey.
And please, don't meet anyone until we've talked, okay? Love you. But as
crazy.
soon as I got out of the hospital, I asked my driver to take me to Victor's house, and he looked like he'd seen a ghost.
Man.
Quinn?
Is that really you?
Surprise!
I got a new
Did you miss
girlfriend
me?
and all of that, man.
Of course I missed you. I just can't believe you're here.
I threw my arms around his neck and lifted my head for a kiss, but just then a girl suddenly appeared behind him.
Wow. When she was in a coma for 3 years, now he got a new girlfriend. I knew for a fact he had a girlfriend. Like, you think he's just gonna just be like that and not have a girl after waiting that long? What do you think this is, man? Let's get back in it, bro. That's your fault anyways.
Elena, bestie, oh my God, is this for real? I can't believe I've been sleeping for 3 freaking years. I need to know everything.
That's her.
Well, Victor and I had our 3rd sectional win yesterday, and we'll be competing in the nationals soon.
Wow.
I literally buffered for a few seconds. What the what?
She replaced you as my partner a year after your accident.
Oh, wow, that's great. Elena's pretty good at skating too. I know, right?
Are they a couple? Do you think they're a couple? Because she look like she got her arms around them, unless I'm not tripping.
We make a good team. And,
one
more thing. We're engaged. Nice joke, bestie. But I felt like an elephant had slapped me when they both went silent.
How do you gonna be your bestie and just engage to the person you love? That's a betrayal, bro.
Oh, you're serious? You're not mad at us,
She gonna
right?
have to be in a coma next
it
after she
has
said
been
that.
3 years.
We didn't know if you'd ever wake up.
Of course, I
That's
understand.
petty.
I'm happy for you. And then I turned and quickly left in my car, feeling like a zombie. But when I got home,
sad
I
with
had a
her.
complete
Girl,
meltdown. Soon, I learned that aside from skating together and being engaged, Elena and Victor were studying at my dream university
Dream
too.
university?
And it felt more painful than 10 toothaches. I
That's
visited the
crazy.
rink where I'd always practiced, but no one seemed to recognize me anymore. Everyone had moved on, while I'd lost 3 years, my career, my
3
best
years
friend,
in a career
and
and
my
best friend
boyfriend.
and
When my
boyfriend
parents
at one
finally
token.
arrived, they did everything to cheer me up, but I just felt depressed. I had to start all over again, and I didn't know how. Mom
Just thinking about becoming on the top of the competition of me skating and all this stuff, man. The competition could have been Olympics and all that. You decided. You didn't actually decide it because, well, if she were never went in the pool, she probably would have been good. She didn't even want to go swimming. She wanted to go study and stuff like that. But hey, those two people wanted to go in the pool, and she bumped her head in a coma. Now her best friend is dating her boyfriend, supposedly supposed to be future husband. Now this story is crazy.
convinced
This
me
shit
that the
is
first step was
crazy.
to go back to high school and finished it. But everyone my age had graduated,
See?
and being the oldest in class was
She was held
weird,
back,
and
man.
it just made me miss Victor
3
more.
years, man.
One day I was at the grocery store when I saw Victor and Elena being interviewed on television. It really hurt to see how happy they looked together. I felt like another meltdown was coming,
Wow.
but just then the cashier caught my attention. He was dancing as he worked, so extra. But when he turned around, I saw that he was really cute. To my
Oh, shoot.
surprise, he gave me a knowing smile and winked. I just
Wow.
ignored him and walked away. A few days later, I was studying at a cafe near my school that always played classical music, my favorite. But just then, a guy started playing a loud song on his little speaker, and it sounded so
It's probably that
annoying.
guy too, though.
Suddenly, our eyes met,
hell,
and
yep.
I realized that it was the extra cute cashier. He walked
said
up to
extra
my
cute.
table and then started poking my cheek.
He's
Excuse
weird
me,
for that.
what are you doing?
Sorry, I've been wanting to check if you're real since I saw you at the grocery store.
Well, that's obviously it can't be a guy, unless I'm just tripping. Are we tripping in the comments or not, y'all? Are we tripping in the comments or not, y'all? Are we tripping? Because I don't know. It don't seem like it to me.
You're just too beautiful for this world.
And you're just too cheesy for the whole universe.
But at least I made you smile. I'm Derek, by the
Well,
way.
Derek,
And you?
probably a
Quinn.
voice actor.
Nice
I don't
name,
know. It's a
Quinn.
voice actor.
Do you need a king?
Nope. I just need you to shut your noisy music off.
Hip-hop music is
Dang.
not noise. It's amazing.
Hip-hop is amazing,
Whatever
y'all.
makes you happy.
It's you, babe.
I wanted to
Ooh,
roll
it's
my
you,
eyes,
babe.
but I ended up smiling instead. After that, Derek always
Hey, he's spinning a game. He says you, babe. Well, we gonna say this is a guy still. It's just a voice actor. It's okay, y'all.
needed.
Still a guy. It's a voice
Turned
actor.
up when I
y'all.
was in the cafe, and I enjoyed his company. I learned that he was a working college student
Hey,
who
he's
dreamed
lit.
of
He can
becoming a
dance, too?
famous hip-hop dancer someday. He was
Oh.
flirty and funny and a great listener.
If your
Yup.
ex really loved you, he would have waited for you. Just forget him. I'm
Facts.
sure I'm more handsome.
Maybe,
Ooh.
but he definitely dresses better than you. Derek always wore hoodies and jerseys thrice
clothes.
his size. He was the opposite of Victor, who always looked like a prince. Snap out of it, Quinn. He's engaged. One day when I was with Derek, a familiar
drinking
couple
boba.
entered the cafe.
Oh,
Victor and
damn.
Elena. I had to show them that I was doing just fine. As I saw them getting
Why she
closer,
gonna try to
I
kiss
let
her
out
to
an
make them jealous?
exaggerated laugh.
Look.
Oh, my boo-boo bear. You're so
Ooh.
funny. I want to die.
What's so funny about my neighbor's cat dying?
But I continued laughing as if
Wow.
an octopus was tickling me.
This is crazy.
Oh, hey, girl. Oh, my God. Hi. What brings you two here? This guy just can't get enough of me, so he brought me here on a lunch date. I heard you
Wow.
went back to school. Yeah, life goes on, you know. Oh, this is my boyfriend, Derek. He's a hip-hop dancer.
Wow,
Victor suddenly
lying.
butt in.
I thought you hated hip-hop.
Not when my boo-boo bear dances to it.
Boo-boo-
He's just the coolest.
She already got a nickname for this dude, Boo Boo Bear. Now you already know, why girls always like that. They always trying to make people jealous, especially when they see their ex in public.
You really think so?
Victor looked rather mad. He was jealous, and I was loving
Hey,
it.
it's working.
They sat at a table across from ours, and I jumped onto Derek's lap and started feeding him French fries. Victor kept looking my way, and Elena looked furious.
Yeah.
Soon enough, the lovebirds were having an argument, and they both left.
It worked, though.
So,
it worked.
I'm your boyfriend now, huh?
I'm sorry, that came out of nowhere, but I just had to do it. I didn't want to look like a loser in front of them.
Wow.
I get it. We can continue pretending, to show them. Just
Keep
be careful,
pretending.
though. You might fall in love with me for real.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
trust me, I won't. You're not my type. And just like that,
That's lies.
I got myself a brand new boyfriend. And the chance to take him with me came soon enough when I heard
True.
about the next skating competition Elena and Victor were participating in. I had to see how good she was. And I was stunned. Elena skated like a pro. And their
Wow.
chemistry was on fire.
They do got good
to make
chemistry.
things worse,
Holding each
Victor
other?
kissed her
Wow.
after their performance.
Kissing?
Suddenly, I just found myself crying. Derek turned to me, and my heart
There
kind
of
of
so
fluttered
much
as he wiped
sadness.
my tears.
Remember, you're a
Good
queen.
W
You're
boyfriend.
right.
W
I have to
boyfriend.
get back on the
Wipe it in
rink.
face,
And
bro.
this time, I don't need a partner. I wasn't allowed
That's
to
right.
skate
You
yet,
don't
but
need
I
no
started
partner.
training anyway. And I was too stubborn to listen to my parents or Derek, who tried to stop me. Even if you're my fake boyfriend, you have to support me. Okay.
Dang, she said, even if you're my fake boyfriend, you still gotta support me. Do y'all think that she should still, he should still support her, though? I mean, it's kind of crazy. I wouldn't want to fake a relationship. I know some people like these celebrities. Y'all be faking some fake relationships. I couldn't do nothing like that, man. Heck
Fine,
no.
but on one condition.
One
I have
condition.
to be with you whenever you practice.
Wow.
I'll protect you.
That's my
You
coach's
actually
job.
like her, though.
Do you even know how to skate?
Oh, baby. I'm the breakdancing king.
Breakdancing
Skating
king.
would be a piece of cake.
Hey.
But when he finally got on his skating shoes, I almost died laughing. He looked like a scared baby and kept falling
is
on his
funny as
butt.
crap, yo.
Relax. Just trust me and don't let go.
I won't.
The next
Don't let
minute,
go,
he
yo.
slipped again, but I was quick to grab him. As I pulled him back up, our lips almost touched, which sent my heartbeat racing. But before
Wow.
things could get weirder, my coach arrived.
The
And I
coach.
felt a bit disappointed. My birthday was in 3 days, and my parents decided to throw a huge party to celebrate. They invited all their rich friends,
Rich
including
friends.
Victor and his parents.
Victor's
It was
our
my
friend?
chance to show
Wow.
off my new boyfriend to everyone. But I knew what these people were like, and I had to make some changes to Derek. I'll send some stylists over before the party, and one of my cars will pick you up, okay?
Oh, okay. Sure. See you later.
Wait a minute. Who is this other person right here, though? Is this Derek actual girlfriend right here the whole time? Or it might be his sibling. We never know.
Later then.
On the evening of the
I
party,
don't know. We maybe
everyone
know. I
had
don't know.
already
Might be a
arrived
sibling.
when a Lamborghini pulled into the driveway.
Lamborghini.
And my jaw dropped when Derek stepped out.
Derek
He
came out
was
with
wearing
Lamborghini?
a white suit and his hair was brushed up. He looked gorgeous.
Wow.
And clearly, I wasn't the only one who thought so. I introduced him to my parents, and they looked impressed. Everything was going smoothly till they
Wow.
started asking about what his parents did for a living. Thankfully, someone walked in just then to distract them, and I saw that it was Victor. Elena
Victor,
wasn't
man.
with him, and I wondered why. Oh, it's been a while, sweetheart. You look even more handsome than before. So perfect
Why
for my
she's not
daughter.
there?
Is it too late for you guys to get back together? Mom and her rich friends kept on gushing over Victor, which annoyed me so much.
Do you think the mom wants the Victor? Because she over here giving him so many compliments.
Away now.
I don't
and you
know,
can
yo.
win This
This is crazy.
How could they do that in front of my boyfriend? They didn't know he was
Why you
fake.
got a whole
But suddenly,
face thing
Derek
over
walked up
his
to the
face?
grand piano and asked for everyone's attention.
I would like to dedicate this song to my amazing girlfriend,
Okay.
Quinn, the queen of my life.
He started playing one of my favorite love songs, and my heart just
Hey,
melted.
he's
Everyone was
cold.
mesmerized by his lovely performance. But just as he finished, his
He's
phone
Beethoven.
started ringing, and his ringtone was a hip-hop song with some embarrassing lyrics.
Oh, he was trying to take that W. You had it, my man. But that hip hop music came on, and you taking the L. How can you hate hip hop music, bro? Who in the comments love hip hop, man? How can you hate it?
It made everyone's eyebrows shoot up with judgment. As Derek panicked to turn it off, he suddenly crashed into the waiter behind him
Wow,
and ended up
over
with
hip-hop
food
music?
all over him. As I ran to help him, I heard Victor laugh.
A few piano tricks and some borrowed clothes can't
Borrowed
buy
clothes.
something like class. It's so obvious
Wow,
that he's
that's
not one of
messed
us,
up.
Quinn.
Derek glared at him angrily, and I was afraid the two might break into a
Oh, they might fight.
So I dragged him out of the party and apologized for everyone's
Drag,
behavior.
hold on.
But you think the same, don't you? That's why you groomed me, to make me presentable.
Derek, that was a mistake, and I'm sorry. Let's get out of here.
But what about your party?
I hate huge parties. Take me somewhere else, please.
Take me
He
somewhere
took
else,
me to
baby.
a club, and everyone was just looking at him as he danced.
Hey.
I totally understood why.
Come on, dance with me.
I'm not into hip-hop,
Hey,
but
you
he
a
pulled
dancer.
me onto the dance floor, and
Okay.
we just went wild. As the song ended, everyone clapped for us, and he drew me close.
I'm sorry for ruining your birthday.
You actually made it better.
It's a W
And
birthday,
before
though. They
I knew
dance.
it, I found myself kissing him, and it felt surreal.
You deserve that kiss right there. That's what you deserve right there. I wanted to see a kiss. Because I feel like that's your true boyfriend right there.
I couldn't stop thinking about Derek or that kiss all night, but I really had to focus on my skating because I'd entered my name into the next big competition. I had to work hard to get my momentum back
I want her
and
to
to
be in the
learn
next
how to
competition.
dance without
Come
a
on,
partner.
man.
One day while I was practicing alone on the rink, Victor suddenly turned up.
Victor
What are
came?
you doing here? And why were you such a jerk to my boyfriend?
Quinn, can we forget about everyone else for a moment? Will
Wow.
you dance with me for old time's sake?
Oh,
I
shoot.
did miss skating with him, so I gave in.
It's a
We
trick,
started
man. Why
dancing
you do
together,
that?
and it felt so natural. We just knew each other's minds and bodies on the rink, and we fit together perfectly.
This is
The
crazy.
other skaters started gathering around to watch us in amazement. As the music ended, we were both out of breath, and
Wow.
suddenly he leaned in and
Kiss.
kissed me. But just then, I spotted Derek watching us, and he turned to leave. Derek, no, wait! As I ran after him,
Wow. I think he only coming back because he not with the other girl or something. That's what I'm thinking. Now she looking like she a cheater. It's crazy.
Victor grabbed my hand. Let him go. Come back to me. I miss you. But what about Elena? You're engaged.
But I like you more.
Wow.
And with you by my side, we can definitely reach the Olympics.
Maybe we're just
Dang.
meant to be friends, Victor.
We both know we're not. We belong together. I'll
Oh,
wait for you
shoot.
till you come back to your senses, Quinn. I still love you.
He was making me so confused. I was
Dang.
getting along really well with Derek, but now he wanted me back and it was messing with my head. But the
Dang.
worst part was that our kiss was all over the news, with
was all over the
speculation that we
news.
were getting back together.
Wow.
Derek had stopped showing up in the cafe, so I went to the grocery store one day to see him. What's wrong? Are you avoiding me?
No, I just don't think you need me anymore. You got what you wanted?
If you're talking about Victor, then you're mistaken. We're not back together. I just can't decide yet.
Hey, at
Take
that
your time. But I'm not gonna stick around
he
for you
deserved
to
to
make
push
up
her
your
on the
mind.
ground at this
He's
point.
the right choice.
I'm not against
Trust
the
me.
violence, but
But
hey.
I like you, Derek. I really do.
If that was true, you wouldn't have asked me
I
to
said I'm
try to
not
be
with that
something
violence.
that
I
I'm
mean,
not.
I'm sorry,
We
yo.
both know that I don't belong in your world, Quinn.
He got back to work and I
Dang,
left.
Quinn, you a
I
L
just
right
wanted
now.
to cry. When I got home, a maid told me there was a visitor in my room. I walked in, and suddenly, someone slammed the door shut and pinned me against it. Elena, what are you doing?
Oh, she probably seen the news and stuff. Now she's super angry now. Elena is super mad. She like, what the freak have you done?
Stop messing with my Victor. It's
Wow.
been 3 years and you need to move on. It's not what you think. What happened at the rink was nothing. Drop the act. I know you're trying to win him back, but he's mine now.
Dang,
Just
they gonna fight
deal
over
with
him?
it. But the next few days, I didn't even think much of Victor. All I cared about was Derek avoiding me, and it was driving me crazy. I could hardly focus on
Why
my
she get a new
training,
girlfriend?
and the
Watch.
competition was in 2 days. I wanted to quit, but everyone was expecting my comeback. When the
Wow.
big day came, I felt like peeing from nervousness. I scanned the crowd, hoping to see Derek's face,
Derek
but
is
he
not gonna be
hadn't
there,
come.
man.
Just as I was putting my shoes on in the locker room, Victor came in.
I see Derek's not here. I'm happy you sent that loser packing. I knew you
Wow,
couldn't be
he's
serious
mean.
about him. I'll dump Elena tonight too. She's probably gonna cry a lot, which will be annoying, but
Victor,
just like
I
that?
am serious about him. But
I like
even
his
if I
attitude.
wasn't, there's no future for you and me. I don't know why it took me so long to see that you're kind of a jerk.
He is a jerk. I like that she realized. She probably thought he should have been knew that. She should have been knew that he was not the perfect one. Cause why in the first place is he dating her best friend? It makes no sense. Just because I was in a coma, like, well, she was in a coma. Like that don't make any sense.
don't be stupid, Quinn. I am your future. You need me as a
See?
partner.
Look what he's
No,
saying. Don't
Victor,
be stupid,
I
Quinn.
really
Like,
don't.
what?
Being alone has taught me that I
You
can
don't need
be
nobody to
alone.
be alone, man.
Just as I pushed him out of my way, We both saw Elena by the
Elena.
door, and she'd clearly heard everything. She went bonkers and attacked Victor, and I ran off grinning.
She
He
laughing.
deserved it. I started my routine feeling confident,
Hey,
and
like
just
her dress. She
then,
looks nice.
I spotted Derek in the crowd. Suddenly, I felt electrified. I did a few of my best moves, and the judges gave me a standing ovation.
This is
I ended
crazy.
up in second place, though, but I wasn't disappointed. I was just starting all over again, and it was a really good start. I didn't expect to see you here.
I think you should have come first. You're amazing.
Just having you here makes me feel like I won. I missed you, Derek, and I love you, just the way you are.
That's
Do you really
crazy.
mean it this time?
What do you think?
I think you need to kiss me to prove it.
I leaned
Wow.
in, and just as our lips were
This
about
is a
to
great
touch,
story,
I
man.
said teasingly, "You're gonna have to catch me first."
Bring it on.
Oh, shoot. Look what happened. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful story right there. That lets you know right there, sometimes the person you first fell in love with might not be the person you end up with. Might be the opposite of what you thought it would have been. And it's so crazy how someone just switches up on you that quick just because you was in a coma. I'm not saying that you obviously just stick around, not know what's going to happen, but it just, at least you could have showed some kind of compassion and not date her best friend. Like, freak, what you doing? Well, man, if y'all like this video, hit the subscribe button, like. Shout out to this YouTube channel for making this amazing video. I know the creator probably spent hours and hours in making it, and I'm just a person who just reacting to it. I really enjoy it, like I said. Let's aim for 1,000 likes and click link in the description. That was beautiful, y'all. Y'all already know it's a rainy day. Let's go.